Oh, you just call everyone you disagree with a Nazi. Listen, I need you to understand something. I need you to hear me when I say this. You are not being called a Nazi because we are having a simple cosmetic disagreement. You are being called a Nazi because you are saying and doing Nazi things. We can have disagreements and still get along. I know how to disagree with people and still sit down and have dinner with them. We can disagree on economic philosophy. We can disagree on budgetary issues. We can disagree on whether or not the government should be big or small. We can disagree on whether or not the government should be providing an ample social safety net. We can disagree on whether or not Clarence Macklin was robbed by the Oscars when he didn't get nominated for his performance in Sing Sing. He was robbed. He deserved to be nominated, but we can disagree on that and still get along. I saw this comment on Threads today from this conservative who was like, name one Trump supporter who has done anything even Nazi-like. You guys are losing it. So let's just go down a very brief and incomplete list. J.D. Vance once called Trump America's Hitler. That man went on to become Trump's running mate, and all of you went, that sounds good to me. I'm gonna vote for that. In his time away from the White House, Donald Trump led a traitorous, violent insurrection at the Capitol to overthrow the government and then became a 34-time convicted felon before being reelected into office. Do you know which other famous world leader followed that exact same pattern, led a violent insurrection against his own government, became a convicted felon, and then was reelected into power? I'll give you one guess. It was Adolf Hitler. How did he pull off this return to power, you might be asking? Well, he blamed the opposition party in Germany at the time for launching an underhanded, dirty political attack toward him in the form of these erroneous felony charges, and then he started to rally his supporters around the fear of a nefarious enemy within that needed to be eradicated. It is step for step, beat for beat, the exact same story repeating itself. And it has culminated in the richest man in the world, a man who just a couple years ago bought a social media app and flooded it with Nazis and Nazi propaganda, standing on stage at the inauguration behind the presidential pulpit and doing a completely unambiguous Sig Heil salute, to which every single Trump supporter in America went, I don't even know what that is. I think he was just throwing his heart out to us. I think that was a totally innocent gesture, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. And I think I'm very excited for this, and this is all very good, and I can't wait for more of this. So when you say, show me just one Trump supporter who's doing Nazi things right now, I'm going to respond by saying, show me just one who isn't. And not because of a simple disagreement. It's because Nazis are standing on stages saying, hey everybody, we're the Nazis, you just elected us, and you're saying, yep, we sure did, we love you guys, can't wait for 4 years of Nazi White House.